1011. We're going to be facing southbound Center Street. No service needed. Better pull that car over, baby doll. better pull it over, honey.
There's gonna be boxed here. There's gonna be boxed. All right, I held on to them for a little bit. They still in the.
Trying to flip me over. Gotta get a pit authorization, baby.
made a lot of folks money.
Wow, how is life, my dear?
Hello? Hey, KJ!
Hey, Sharif! I've heard that place is crazy. Hey, man. What's good?
man. Hey, what's up? Your girl was fucked up last
Sounds good.
On the count of one count of assault on a state employee, how do you plead?
Guilty.
On the count of one count of possession of state property, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
And on the count of possession of illegal firearms, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay, let the record show he is pleading guilty to assault on a state employee and not guilty to one count of possession of state property and one count of possession of illegal firearms. The court accepts these pleas. Okay, you can take a seat, Mr. Schofield. And Mr. Neiman, if you can please come up with an opening statement for the, I guess, the fighting these charges today.
Yes, Your Honor. On May 24th, a violent confrontation occurred between the group known as the Jamestown Corner Boys and the Los Santos Police Department. During this incident, 5 members of the GCB were injured and required hospitalization. 8 officers responded to the scene, and in the aftermath, we can only describe what occurred as an evidentiary failure. Ray's rights were not read, suspects were searched with little documentation until days after the fact, and charges were rushed. Today, we're addressing 2 specific charges against Mr. Schofield: possession of state property and possession of illegal firearms. Mr. Schofield was present during the incident and has already accepted his responsibility for his actions by pleading guilty to assault on a state employee arising from the events involving his vehicle. However, that admission does not excuse the state's obligation to properly investigate and support every additional charge brought against him. The evidence today will show that 2 pairs of handcuffs were recovered and entered into evidence. Officer statements attribute one to Benny Jones and the other to James Moretti. The evidence log corroborating this contains only 2 pairs of handcuffs. No third pair exists in evidence, and no documentation places any state property on Mr. Schofield's person. Likewise, the state's own records fail to establish that Mr. Schofield possessed an illegal firearm. While evidence is documented and accounted for regarding other individuals involved in the incident, there's a complete absence of any report, statement, or evidence linking a firearm to Mr. Schofield. The state cannot simply assume possession, they must prove it. Most importantly, today, Mr. James Moretti himself will testify before this court that one of the pairs of handcuffs contained in the evidence log belonged to him, and he was not charged for that pair of handcuffs. His testimony will directly confirm that the pair of handcuffs the state seeks to attribute to Mr. Schofield was improperly assigned. At the conclusion of this trial, we will ask the court to consider the facts before it: an evidence log that fails to connect Mr. Schofield to either charge, officer statements that do not account for the alleged firearm or state property, and testimony from Mr. Moretti confirming possession of one of the pairs of recovered handcuffs. The burden of proof rests with the state, where the evidence is incomplete, contradictory, and fails to establish possession beyond a reasonable doubt. This conviction cannot stand. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Neiman. The state, we will go ahead and open up with you. If you would like to present evidence, witnesses, now is the time to do so.
Just to make sure, we're only fighting the possession charges here.
Correct. Yes.
All right, is Officer Roscoe still in the stands here? I'm gonna be annoyed if not.
I'm
There
here,
he is.
baby.
Roscoe, can I be to the stand?
Roscoe, are you an on-duty police officer at this current moment?
Yes, baby. I just made myself unavailable, you sexy piece of meat over there.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Officer Roscoe. You are clear to ask questions.
Can you state your name and occupation? Or I have
My name is
say rank.
Roscoe Blackwood. I am a senior officer in the LPPD, baby.
And were you involved in the apprehension of Connor Schofield on the date in question?
Yes.
Did
Yes,
you
baby
personally
doll.
make contact with the defendant?
Yes, baby.
Can you elaborate on what the involvement was?
After the shootout there at the hotel section, baby, a red vehicle came on scene, and there was a lot of shots fired that happened. And then when that driver went down, baby, I pulled him to give medical at the hotel front there.
And were you the officer that took him into custody?
Yes, baby.
Did you conduct a search of the defendant?
Yes, baby.
Can you describe the search that you conducted?
A regular search on him. I searched through his pockets, baby, and he had some illegal stuff on him, baby.
Can you go into more detail on that?
I was able to remove an FNX off of his person, baby.
And was there anything else on his person?
None that I can recall, baby.
Did you handle the processing of Mr. Schofield?
No, negative. Did not.
Are you able to identify the firearm that was introduced?
Unfortunately, no, I cannot at this time, baby.
Did you recover any property that was later identified as state property?
No, sir, I did not. Just the FNX, baby.
Get your
What
fucking
did you
dog
do
under
with the
control.
recovered items?
I placed it right into the case that it belonged to.
Come on.
I believe that's all I have for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay.
I would also request that if anyone has anything to eat or drink, that would be.
Your Honor, the defendant is currently having an emergency. They have to step out momentarily.
You or Mr. Schofield?
Mr. Schofield.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
He apologized very profusely. Mr. Schofield has already served time fine. We'd like to mention.
Okay. Mr. Neiman, do you have any cross-examination questions?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Once again, if anyone has food or drink, that would.
Oh,
be
yes. Does anybody have anything for Mr. Mercia?
I'll just set it here on the table.
fine. Thank you, Mr. Neiman.
All right, once we're all prepared.
Take it away.
Mr. Blackwood, is it?
That's me, baby doll. Mr. Blackwood, the stripper and the best.
After searching Mr. Schofield, did you make any form of written statement towards what you found?
No, sir, I did not.
Did you make note of the serial number you found on Mr. Schofield's person?
No, I did not.
Did you submit any written logs of what was found on him?
No, I verbally told Chief Dude what I found on him.
And is there a reason why you didn't write this for yourself?
Negative, baby.
Foos.
No further questions, then, Your Honor.
Okay. Marcia?
Yeah, we could dismiss this witness, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Officer Blackwood. State, any other witnesses?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I believe I have 3 more in the stand. Oh, I think only 2 are necessary now. Mr. Arnold, can you come up to the stand?
Chief of Police Arnold, Drew Arnold. Are you currently on duty as a police officer?
I sure am.
All right. State, take it away.
All right, Drew, did you at all make any contact with the defendant in question?
During processing, that was it.
So, is it safe to say you handle his processing?
Yes.
Did you recover any items that were identified as state property?
I do not believe so. I think Roscoe was handling all that. I searched everyone else besides Connor.
Your Honor, I'm going to be honest. The state's willing to drop possession of state property.
Okay. Is that all the questions you have for the chief?
No. Drew, did you at all handle evidence from the shootout?
Yes, I did.
Did you handle any evidence that came from Mr. Schofield to your knowledge?
I'm going to be honest with you, Marcia. There was a lot of people, a lot of evidence. I did not notate anything that that Roscoe got off of Connor. I have no idea.
That was fun. You got me. You ran in between my legs. Fucked me up. Great.
Do you feel comfortable walking us through the evidence that was recovered here today?
I mean, I can pull up the MDT and, let you know what was found. I did notate down what was, I documented.
Your Honor, do you have any objections to him taking a moment to walk through the evidence with us?
I think the only thing we really need to look at is what is pertaining to Mr. Schofield. So if Chief Arnold is able to do that, then sure.
Your Honor, we're going to object on the grounds of relevance. Mr. Arnold has already stated he did not handle Mr. Schofield's evidence. It would be speculation at best for him to try to go through and prescribe what is attached to this case in particular.
It would be far from speculative. When we document evidence, we make sure you typically make sure to link who was found with what.
Mr.
However,
Arnold,
I am still speaking, Mr. Neiman. When Mr. Schofield was processed, several other guns were recovered with his cohorts, if that's the proper term I'm looking for here. And I believe that FNX is the only one that was not linked. This is where I'm going with that.
So the firearm that was allegedly found on Mr. Schofield is not labeled by anything. It's just sitting in evidence.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Yeah,
And I just found it.
Okay. But it's not labeled anywhere in the report that it is linked to Mr. Schofield.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Chief Arnold.
Again, I did not handle the evidence that I got off of Mr. Schofield, so no, I did
Your
not
Honor.
notate anything.
Your Honor, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm quite over how this case is handled. We're willing to drop the firearm charge as well.
Well, what are you not happy with how it's being handled?
I'm going to have. It's not anything with you. I'm going to have some very choice words for some of the officers involved here.
As well as I am, because yeah, this is just a, pardon my French, Your Honor, a shit show.
Well, it's very clear that the situation, I'm assuming, is related to the other incident that Quan was in for the other day. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct, Your Honor.
That's what this is related to. I have already told you that I understand that it was a pretty hectic situation for the police to keep organized. And I was going to, I told you I was going to be a little bit more relaxed on you on that side of things. But, these courts, if he's getting these charges, but there's nothing, I understand we have the gun, but if there's nowhere in the report stating that this gun was found on Connor and you cannot link it back to Connor, same thing with the handcuffs, these courts can't charge or find Mr. Schofield guilty of those charges.
Yeah, Your Honor,
unfortunately.
we're willing to drop these two charges. We only are looking to pursue the charge that he pled guilty to.
All right. Well, there you have it. Well, defense, do you have anything else you want to say then?
No, there's nothing there, Your Honor. We're good to move through, and provided my client's getting, of course, reimbursement for the extra fine time he served, we're all good with that.
Yep, we'll go over that. I'm gonna go ahead and skip closing statements then, since he has already pled guilty to the other charge. State is dropping 1 count of possession of state property and 1 count of possession of illegal firearms for Mr. Connor Schofield. And that means court docket 26089 is now closed. Thank you, everybody. Let's figure out what Mr. Schofield served in terms of these charges. He obviously, assault on a state employee is going to stay on his record, but we're going to want to drop the other 2 charges. So can somebody please figure out what he served and what he paid for those, please?
Needs to be changed to command and custody and big shit like this.
I think it was full time, so full fine. If you want me, I can
apply your anger.
Yeah, on a not guilty plea, it would have been full time, full
So
fine.
this doesn't happen again.
So, 2,000 for misdemeanor state property. Was it a legal firearm?
Yes. And,
4,000 for that, so 6,000 total.
and what was the?
It would have been 20 months for both.
Like 20 months in total.
Yes, for the 2 charges.
Okay, so that's 11,000 by my math. Does that sound right?
I don't know. I can't say I'm familiar with the rate.
Yes.
for
Yep.
time.
Okay, so Mr. Schofield is going to be awarded $11,000 then for the time served and the fine that he paid. So LSPD, you are responsible for making sure Mr. Schofield gets that within the next 48 hours. Okay?
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
is it okay if I just send it to his lawyer and his lawyer can get it to him?
Mr. Neiman?
Yeah, I'm all right with ensuring that reaches him, provided the courts are okay with that.
All right. We're good to go then. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Your Honor. I apologize for my outburst. I just kind of realized it was screwed.
No, it's all good.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. You're you're good now. That's all we need.
Absolutely.
The chief is about to burst.
Yeah, no, I know.
The chief is about to burst the blood vessel. Yeah, you get out of the fuck way. You get out of the fuck.
Cuties right here.
Do you have a hearing for Nero Chambers? Is Nero Chambers scheduled today? Do you know?
I have no idea. I'm not involved with that. Lucius. Oh, you don't want representation for this? You want to just see if you get your license?
So what the fashion like that, bud?
Nah, brother, my
Where's Luke?
I don't know how to say this. The way that I'm here is like 800 right now. I don't know why.
Is there another case?
Did he just vanish again?
Probably not gonna go well. I don't really expect like get bought. Nakafus? Yeah, most of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be a
So are
bond,
we going-
likely a bond if you get another driving offense.
Yeah, I love bond. Let's continue legally driving.
Okay.
Good.
Well.
I got around. Can I shake your head for good luck like an 8-ball?
It's been here the whole time.
Sorry, hold on, Dave. I'm just gonna.
You're the one that moonwalk.
You're gonna, you know.
Yep. Oh, NASCAR.
You know I haven't been arrested since my bond. That means I haven't been doing crime.
Forgot this is the dog that knows all the tricks.
Let's play some hoops later.
As I've mentioned many times, I don't have a driver's license, so I give my car out to lots of people.
Is that right? Me and you both know that's a lie.
It'd be a real shame if someone was to stand in front of a car and then try to take a picture of the car and then get run over, and then consequently then have another person shoot them.
I didn't stand. I promptly started
Likely
moving
story.
when the vehicle started promptly accelerating.
Likely story.
It'd be a real shame if then like that
I've
escalated
got my
to two
eye
people
on
being
you for
arrested and
Satan,
caught.
boys.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me
know-
of being a part of an organization?
You are. There's pictures of you. You've been arrested in Forsaken Vests. Are you saying you're not a part of an
Cool.
organization where you've been pictured?
Dave,
Cool.
I do remember you didn't
I'm
try
not-
taking pictures of me this time.
Oh fuck! Thanks for reminding me. When I inevitably catch you today, that'll be the first step.
Forehead tattoos cooked. You're done,
What?
twin. My scars are getting documented.
Although you know, God forbid I try and photograph you, someone might complain to the chief.
I don't want
I
to
just
hear
keep walking
shit,
away.
bro. They made me strip.
Dave tried to take pictures of me. I just kept walking away from him.
Yeah, I was the only officer on duty, so we'll get you, Lazarus.
Dave, you
I'll
remember,
take
remember
this
this chicken?
person. You put no, I'm keeping that chicken next time you pull that shit out in a prison.
Nah,
Absolutely. We took this guy to prison. He pulled out his chicken, he beat me over the face with it. You know,
Wow.
took me
Good.
down, took
You
Dave,
packages
that
deserve
sounds
down.
like a skill issue.
Fucking Quan stole a oh well, no, you stole a class 3. You then bled out. Where then Quan took the class 3 and died.
You deserve
Yeah,
it,
that was
brother.
fun.
It was good fun.
You know, I remember prison transport. I gave Quan a class 2, and then he bled out. That was months ago.
That's unfortunate. I do love prison transports. They are very, very fun. I just I don't know, the last one we did.
It's not like he can fire you. I know. It would be mean of him if he wants to fire you.
you ain't son of a bitch. Right on. You're telling me.
Yo, man, I'm in. I fucking know it. I got that mother. I can't even take a full hour lunch break. Oh, I know.
I hear you. Your girl was fucked up last night.
All right, come over here.
Let me see you. Uh-oh.
I
Mr.
did
Chambers.
I made one mistake, but I turned myself in on it. I wasn't in my right state of mind.
Yeah, looks like you did break out and then you turned yourself in. Why weren't we in the correct state of mind, Mr. Chambers?
I was angry and I wanted music. And an officer before that day took my boombox. I was very angry.
You were angry because somebody took your boombox, so you ended up breaking out of prison?
I went to get a boombox, and then when I came to my thoughts, you know, I figured I did wrong, and I turned myself in to correct it.
Mr. Chambers, do you feel like you're a changed man?
I feel like I'm changed. I'm even trying to help this young guy out named Cage of not doing crime. I've been trying to help him get back on the path of good. I've also been giving him money to help him get out of debt.
Well, look at you, Mr. Chambers. Am I going to regret letting you out of prison?
No, Your Honor.
What are your plans?
I plan to try to get a job at Lucky Pluckers and maybe get a house, save up to get a house.
I want Lucky Pluckers to be your first stop after you leave this courthouse today, Mr. Chambers, because as of May 29th, 2026, after an entire month served in Bolingbrook Penitentiary, Mr. Chambers, I am happy to announce that you are now a free man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. You did your time, Mr. Chambers. You're free to go. Please do not let me regret you letting don't make me regret letting you back into the public, okay? If you come in here
Yes, Your
again
Honor.
in a couple of days and I found out that you have shot police or you've done something very violent, I will put your ass back in prison, and this time you will be in there without a parole hearing. Do you understand me?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm even gonna turn my illegal stuff into the officers.
You're what now?
I'm gonna turn in my illegal stuff to an officer. I'm gonna pull out my car and give him my coat that I have in my car.
You have illegal items?
In my car. I plan to turn them in.
What kind of illegal
want-
items, Mr. Chambers?
A firearm and stuff to make coke.
Let me get that.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay. Mr. Chambers. Mr. Chambers. Take Rollins here and you can turn all the illegal items over to him, please. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. This court docket 26080 is closed.
All right, Chambers, you gotta come with me to the garage so we get your stuff, okay?
Hey.
He's a free man, Mr. Chambers.
Oh my God! They actually let him out.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Oh my God.